Truckers X TV on air. We are now live in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to our exciting episode of Persona 5. In the previous episode, after recollecting what the heck just happened as to how we died and all that stuff, today, I guess we have some free time now since everybody thinks we're dead. So if you're happy with this episode, make sure to hit that like button and spoilers. Greatly appreciate the channel because I have no idea what's gonna happen next.
Phew.
I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? I am, thanks. You're alive. The news is reporting you committed suicide. Call me when you can. I was so confused, but as long as you're safe, don't worry about yourself, just take care of yourself. Alrighty then. Morning. Is it true the Phantom leader of the Phantom Thieves died? Okay. What do you people think school is anyway? It's almost time. For what? Our announcement? The calling card? What? Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. I'm all good. Oh, thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over news and Miss Kamikami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck. You don't need to worry about it in here, but try to not do anything to draw attention. Today's a day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not gonna like any customers are gonna be showing up.
Okay.
Let's try and think of the key word once the chief's curry has energized you. So what exactly are we doing? BDB. I'm getting sick and tired of these texts. Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? I've tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It's hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know? What if Shido may be a criminal mastermind? What if he's the one being manipulated? Because during the flashback, when Akechi and Shido were talking, Akechi was the one that approached him first. So what if he's the one being used? I've been wondering if he's behind all those mental shutdowns. Doesn't that mean all the weird accidents from these past few years were his fault? Like the subway accident back in April. Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? Well, it's the subway. Does he not care at all innocent lives? This man just seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido. How many has he killed over the years? How could we ever understand what goes in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try to think about it on site? Let's try that. If we're going to go, hey. And we'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw off anyone who tells us with my blazing speed. Alright. Remember though, we're going to the intent of not being seen. Okay, well, let's be in front of the dive building and force that bastard's palace open.
Well then.
Alright. So that means I can't do any... Alrighty then. Well, I pretty much screwed up this game, no matter what. Because I have not made any progress at all. That's the plan. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? The stunts you pull sometimes. I just don't stay out too late. Yeah, I've kind of screwed up this game. How I was able to do some...
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met.
What about a mansion?
Conditions have not
Since
been
he's
met.
going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
Conditions have
What
not been
about
met.
an arena, like the Colosseum?
Conditions have
Imperial
not been
Palace?
met. Conditions have not been met.
It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay? We should all think about this tonight.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
I tried looking Shido's interviews up online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He's currently 53 years old and has gone from being a Metropolitan Assemblyman to a representative. Though he's a cabinet minister, he split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. A cabinet minister? For real? He was specially appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently, he also won a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's assured to become the Prime Minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
Yo, when did we get this? Not even bad, the poster. Can we go anywhere? No, we're on a low-key profile. Alright. Are we missing something? I don't know. Well, when did we get the poster?
Last one. Diamond mine.
Conditions have not been met.
No good.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about.
We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yonginjaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh right! The candidates are currently campaigning!
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Hey, Ryuj, this way! By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new hope, dreams, and hope. What? So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world. Up, straight, alrighty then. Where did the gang go?
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, brat.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me. It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue! What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person? Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Let's get going, okay?
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different!
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person. He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. Ugh, that's the worst.
I assume the keyword for what he believes the Diet building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
It's not true that the Phantom Thieves leader died, right? Everything's fine. Thank goodness. There's no way the Phantom Thieves could be defeated. Man, it's such a relief to hear things are okay. Well, if you need anything, I'll be at the arcade. Can we get some character development going on? Thank you. No, we're going straight into after school? Alright.
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long. But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys.
He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on others. Fortune, rich people.
Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow.
The thing that came to my mind is a ship for some reason. I don't know why.
Follow where I steer this country.
Steer? It was a match?
What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Get closer to the wall just in case. All right. Do it.
What gave me the hint was in today's episode when he was saying about sail. That was like that's the only thing that popped out of my mind. Let's just strike the key point. Anything changed? We went in, right? The security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis Palace. But this time, the Diet Building remains unchanged. And the gate wasn't open earlier, though.
Wait!
Mona's appearance is different. That means we're definitely in the palace.
Hey.
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out. Huh?
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
The hell?
Huh?
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
Now that just says we're close to the very end.
This is bullshit! A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking?
Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward. My father died because of someone like this.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure. All right.
We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections.
Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Wait.
If our clothes aren't changing, I guess he don't see us a threat, huh? Speaking of that, shouldn't been disguising himself on the way here? Seeing someone in disguise with a bunch of kids in school uniforms would be super weird. We won't have to worry about it. I feel like it's gonna be the same thing as before. How something's gonna happen as soon as we enter, so might as well keep on going. I don't see Igor's place anywhere, so coming in.
Indeed.
Let's go find out. It's time we begin our infiltration. I understand what he might already see as a threat, but why are even the passengers wearing masks? You think they were trying to be Phantom Thieves back like Haru with the beauty thief stuff? That's quite enough.
It looks like.
Whatever the reason, it reflects Shido's mentality. Surely he doesn't view others normally.
You're right.
Given the insane nature of his distortion, I'm surprised that they even appear as people.
I can see it. I can feel it.
This is bigger than I thought. I can sense their treasure's presence. It's that way. Let's go, guys. It's so sketch right now. Hold up. Come on. So we're just basically going to a cutscene then. Alrighty then. Just right here. Wonder is like 4 lions.
These huge doors are obviously suspicious. Wonder what's through here.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card. Whoa, there's 5 of them.
475 people in favor, 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Passed? What's going on? Was that Shido's voice?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
The what now?
It's that large conference room that's usually seen on the news.
Oh, that thing! Gotcha! So, what are they doing inside?
Most likely a meaningless vote. One in which whatever Shido proposes will always go unopposed.
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that vows to be his follower or swear loyalty.
So basically, we need to prove that we're on his side.
You sure move on quick.
But what's this qualification thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
That thought never crossed my mind.
Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind. They'll know any secrets he shared.
True. You have a point.
That said, the ruler here is that evil Shido. It wouldn't surprise me if they did turn hostile.
Right. Yeah, wouldn't they attack us?
We should prepare for the worst, of course. But I think we'll at least be able to talk to them. This ship is most likely an Ark loaded with those that Shido believes are worth keeping alive. It'd explain the luxury cruise ship. I doubt idiots who can't even hold a conversation would be here.
We can at least gather information. It helps that everyone's wearing masks. We'll blend in even with our attire.
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else. Just like him. Well then, let's split up and ask around. Well then.
Looks like everyone's taking off to gather intel. There's no doubt I can sense the treasure behind this door. Looks like we already hit the jackpot. Let's go talk to the others. So all we do is just talk? Alrighty then. Bronze compass. You have the elegance of refinement so sorely lacking in the ordinary citizens. What? My, such flattery, a high-class aura emanates from you as well. So you notice, haha. Most certainly. These guys totally ignore me when I try to talk to them. Do I look like that much? Like I don't got money? Come on now. You have nothing to say? Wait, can we go through? No. What is... You're some kind of sadist for making me get info. What the heck? Hey, a safe room. Let's go.
You got it.
What?
You got it.
Why?
There's a chest. Joker?
Model gun? Again? Why? My, even Mr. O is a VIP. I just saw him at the restaurant. To think an important politician like him has been invited here. Well, support from the political world should mean mental shutdowns are as viable as ever. I'm quite envious. I wonder if there's a way I can get to know him better myself. If you wish. Hearing people speak so casually about the mental shutdown business makes me head spin. But it seems as though we need certification from 5 VIPs to become a special customer. These people are willing to share anything. Perhaps it's because their faces are hidden.
Somewhere.
Why?
I have something.
What's here? So, that is the president of the TV station. Yes, indeed, Mr. Shido has quite a large circle of acquaintances. Seems that you have to be at least important to be considered a VIP. Truly envious. Why don't you go play the slots with him? That might get his attention.
Indeed.
Appears these people want to be accepted as one of Shido's special customers. Either way, I've gained some information on the VIPs we should discuss later. Alright. This leads back to Panther. One of the VIPs used to be nobility. That must be why he can enter the sacred place. I heard he's not only easily seen. Why would someone of his stature always be the poolside? Well, he must like it there for some reason, but I don't think it's the swimming.
Hey.
Beyond the door is the VIP area, and the main assembly hall is the sacred place. Okay. I think that's everyone. Nope, never mind. I'm not entirely sure how to speak to people here. I either remained silent or spoke in simple pleasantries during father's business relations. Why? I actually saw what looked like a map on the way here. Why don't we check it out? What's a map?
You got it.
What's a map around here? That thing? No.
I can feel it.
What's a map?
You got it.
Okay.
Well then.
We gather a good amount of info. We might regroup to go over it for now. How did it go for all of you? Not great, but not bad either.
Well,
I was able to get a bit of intel as well. We should sort through what all of us gained for now. Well, I took a look at the map we obtained earlier and found what appears to be a safe room. Okay. Perfect, let's go over there.
Joker.
Alright, to the right.
Still, this is a surprise. All the cognitive guests in this palace seem like real humans. The casino earlier looked pretty real too, but talking with these guests was a whole nother story.
you have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts. Shido's a formidable foe.
Come on, no need to freak out.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk normally. Alright. Let's put together the information we gathered.
Huh. Gotcha.
So we gotta get a letter of introduction for the 5 VIPs. And those letters become the key cards.
You're right.
Now let's go over what all of us have learned. First, according to my intel,
Seems...
one of the VIPs is influential politician by the name of OE. He's supposedly seen at a restaurant at night and sits at a table near the window. I'll go next. A prominent VIP who used to be nobility. I like usually by the pool.
Please hear me out.
He always plays slots at night. It would be seen he spends his money quite lavishly.
Hey, listen.
Okay. Supposedly one day VIP is the president of the IT company. He always is in his room and purportedly enters from an exclusive hallway.
Listen up.
How the hell you get info from your looks? It seems like some guy they call the cleaners another VIP. I've heard that he's cautious, so it's probably best if we check the other VIPs first. The janitor? After all the VIPs we listed, the one's a cleaner? Is he really a VIP?
You got it.
Supposedly. I couldn't get any information. Me neither, so don't worry about it. Okay, let's just work hard during the battle. Well, there's a bigger problem, you know. My memory's not so great. Anyway, so who was who?
It's no use. I can't keep the profiles of 5 people straight in my head.
I can only remember about 2 of them. What about you, Joker? Really? Wow!
We're up against 5 people. The politician Owe, a former noble, a TV station president, an IT company president, and a cleaner. We get certification from them and obtain keycards that'll serve as letters of introduction. But only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with, right?
Whoa, now that's impressive! You go, genius!
If we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's reconvene inside a safe room. Alright, let's get this done quickly. Hey!
Wanna go back? There are people in here with special letters. That means Shido trusts them to a certain extent. It would be best to consider them as powerful individuals. We do not want to get too hasty. Let us take our time here.
Well,
I guess we do have a little time to spare. Well then, let's head back for today. Well, I knew this would happen.